This is a Variety Kid, and we're on our car road trip back to
Virginia
Texas.
right now. This is a quick look of what it looks like, as you'll see there, one of my parents put in directions to Knoxville because that's where we might sleep at a hotel tonight. But anyways, let's get into the
Talk
video.
about which of the Galaxy S10 rumors came true and like how true each of them was. Okay, so the first one was bigger screens. This one was partially true. It partially came true. It was rumored to be 5.75 inches for the Galaxy S10e, 6.11 inches for the Galaxy S10, 6.44 inches for the Galaxy S10 Plus, and 6.66 inches for the Galaxy S10X. However, they really happen to be, however, each of them happen to be what it rounds up to. 5.8 inches for the Galaxy S10e, 6.1 inches for the Galaxy S10, 6.4 inches for the S10 Plus, and 6.7 inches for the Galaxy S10X. Number 2 is smaller bezels and the hole punch notch in exchange for the notch. You know what? So this is true. All 4 have the hole punch display instead of the notch. Which, I mean, like I mentioned, I did say it doesn't really seem like much of a difference from what the OnePlus 6T has. But however, it is worth noting that they all still have, all 4 of them still have bezels. However, it is worth noting that the Galaxy S10e has more bezels than the Galaxy S10, Galaxy S10 Plus, and Galaxy S10 5G. It's also a partially true. Number 3 was fingerprint scanners. And their improved placement. So on the S10e, it would be on the side, and on the and on the other 3, it would be on the front under the display. Now, I mean, actually, I know this isn't fully about the video, but however, I would like to mention that the fingerprint scanners, I do like the fact that the fingerprint scanners work when the phone is wet, and that sunlight won't affect the how well the in-display fingerprint scanner is able to read your finger, because like on the OnePlus 6T, if sun is shining on the in-display fingerprint scanner, it apparently won't work as well. I mentioned this in the comments of my Galaxy S10 video, but it seemed, or Galaxy S10 expected features video, but it seems like a lot of people don't read the comments, so I was going to say that I said that, in a way, I would rather have the fingerprint scanner on the side of the Galaxy S10, the front, because the fingerprint scanner might break if the phone falls on its face, and that's actually what happened in the Everything Apple Pro drop test. I mean, I mean, at first it worked kind of. I mean, at first it was just like kind of broken after the face drop, but then like after more and more face drops, it just began to function less and less. 4 is Exynos 9820 and Snapdragon 855. Now, I mean, this one is like almost guaranteed to be true. It seems like the processor chip is like almost always guaranteed to be true, and yes, it was fully true. I'm not sure about exactly which regions have the Exynos 9820 and which regions have the Snapdragon 855. However, I do know that here in the US, we do have the Snapdragon 855. It is upgraded RAM and storage. Now, this one is partially true. No, I mean, actually, I know the Note 9 started at 128, but however, the S9 and S9 Plus didn't, so it technically was an upgrade. I mean, it wasn't from the previous major Samsung flagship, but it was from the previous S series. So all of them like I said, all of them started at 128 like expected. And so the rumor was that the S10e would come in 128. Then, I don't know, it seemed like the the S10e would come in 128 and 4 gigabytes of RAM. That didn't happen. It came in 6 gigabytes of RAM, and there's also a 256 gigabyte storage model with 8 gigabytes of RAM on the S10e. However, I think that's only that I know of, it's only available in the US and Canada. On the Galaxy S10, there was rumored to be 128 and 256 and or 512. I don't know. I seem to predict that it would be just one or the other, maybe depending on your region. And with regions like China and South Korea being more likely to get the 512 instead of the 256. But however, the Galaxy S10 only came in 128 and 512, and actually, I feel like at least most countries in Africa don't have the 512 gigabyte storage model. Galaxy S10, it was only rumored that it would come with 6 gigabytes of RAM, whereas it actually came with 8 gigabytes of RAM. And on the Galaxy S10 Plus, it was rumored 128, 512, and 1 terabyte. With the 1 terabyte not being available in some countries. countries, which actually I only think there are a few countries where the 1 terabyte storage isn't available. It was rumored to come with 6 gigabytes of RAM for the 128 and 8 gigabytes of RAM for the 512 and 1 terabyte. And with the Galaxy S10 5G, it was rumored to I don't know, some rumors said 1 terabyte. And it only came with 256 gigabytes of storage with 8 gigabytes of RAM. And the rumor was that it would come with a 10 and 12 gigabyte version, which that means that, I don't know, one source said that it would only come in 1 terabyte. But however, due to some rumors saying that it would come in 2 RAM configurations at 10 and 12 gigabytes, it seems like it seems like some rumors may have been that that there would be more than one storage model. 4K at 150 frames per second, and only on Exynos. This one was completely true. It only happened on the Exynos variants. Number 7 was more cameras. So the Galaxy S9 came with 1 camera, just the standard camera, while the S9 Plus and Note 9 came with 2 cameras, the standard and telephoto. So it was so the number of cameras was accurate. For the rear cameras, the S10e having 2, standard and wide angle. The S10 and S10 Plus having 3 cameras, standard, wide angle, and telephoto, and the S10 5G having 4 cameras. However, the 4th camera wasn't completely rumored. But however, the 4th camera on the Galaxy S10 5G was like, I don't know, it was like this. I don't know, but I know it did, like, it would give you portrait mode during your video, and it would also improve things like augmented reality, and with the front cameras, the rumors also came true, or 1 camera on the Galaxy S10e and Galaxy S10, and 2 front cameras on the Galaxy S10 Plus and Galaxy S10 5G, with it being the same additional, with the 5G secondary lens, or the 5G model secondary lens being a more upgraded version, letting you take portrait mode during video. But however, what didn't come true was that the telephoto lens wasn't 13 megapixels and it was just 12 megapixels, and the wide-angle lens wasn't an f1.9 aperture, and it was only an f2.2 aperture. Number 8 is were the bigger battery sizes. So the only one that came true for this was the Galaxy S10e, which came with the 3100 milliamp hour battery it was rumored to have. The Galaxy S10 was rumored to come in a 3500 milliamp battery, but only came in a 3400 milliamp battery. The S10 Plus was rumored to come in a 4000 milliamp battery, but came in a 4100 milliamp battery. And the Galaxy S10 5G came in a 4500 milliamp hour battery when it was rumored to come in a 5000 milliamp battery. Number 9 is 5G capability. This one was completely true. It only happened on the Galaxy S10 5G model, like the name implies. Number 10 is Gigabyte LTE on Exynos. This one was partially true. It did happen on the the new feature wasn't Gigabyte LTE. The new feature was 2 Gigabyte LTE on Exynos. Because the S8 series and S9 already had Gigabyte LTE, just slower version. It was that there would be 2 Gigabyte LTE only on Exynos, but however, it happened on Exynos and Snapdragon, so this one was only partially true. And then the bonus one was reverse wireless charging. This one was rumored to happen. This one was also similar to number 10. It happened more than what it was rumored for. This one was only rumored to happen on the S10, S10 Plus, and S10 5G, but it happened on all 4 models. More accurate than the rumors for the 2018 iPhones, as none of them were completely false, and actually, actually still less than half of them were completely true. 4 of them were completely true, while 7 of them were partial. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to say in the comments what you want me to do next. And I'm sorry I didn't do the features+a video on March 14. Please don't hold it against me, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.